After an arduous battle against the evil dragons, Goku and his friends managed to prevail by defeating them all. But with that, one thing ended up happening. Goku left with Shenron, leaving his family and friends alone on Earth. But what no one knew was that Goku was well in the world of dragons to solve a big problem that only Goku could solve. After the negative energy had not ended, it continued inside the world of dragons, a place where all dragons live. In the world of dragons. Currently in the world of dragons, it was possible to see several dragons flying all over the place until suddenly some of those dragons started to get weird, get very aggressive, in addition to having an evil aura coming out of their body, and that was something that ended up attracting Shenron's attention. Shenron said, "The dragons of the dragon world are becoming violent because of the evil energy of the spheres. If it continues like this, I fear that this whole world will be destroyed," said Shenron as he watched the dragons of his world get infected with the energy of evil accumulated in the Dragon Balls. Shenron said, "Because of all the times that Goku and his friends used the Dragon Balls for something, it ended up causing a lot of evil energy to accumulate in the Dragon Balls. And thanks to that, the evil dragons were born. But Goku and her friends ended up defeating all of them and purifying the spheres. But even so, the evil energy came to the dragon world. And not only he, but also all the evil dragons that were defeated and killed are now in the dragon world," said Shenron, soon thinking about it, a way to purify all the evil energy from the dragon world. Shenron said, "I've helped Goku and his friends several times over the years, but now it's his turn to help me with this problem. After all, he was the one who made all this evil energy accumulate in the Dragon Balls. So now he will have to help me to purify all the evil energy in the world of dragons," spoke Shenron, creating a portal to planet Earth, going after Son Goku. On planet Earth. Currently on planet Earth, it was possible to see Goku and his friends celebrating the victory against the one-star dragon, which is the strongest among the evil dragons, that was defeated by Goku, who ended up using the Gaki Dama. Goku said, "We finally defeated all the evil dragons, and with that, the planet Earth is safe once again," said the Saiyan in his childlike appearance, while looking at everyone around him. Vegeta said, "With that, all our current enemies were defeated. But even so, we shouldn't let our guard down. After all, there will always be someone wanting to destroy planet Earth, or wanting to destroy us," said the Prince of Saiyans while looking at Goku, who was wearing his clothes all torn. After all, he had fought with all his might. Pan said, "Grandpa, look over there," said Goku's granddaughter, looking and pointing into the sky, when Shenron emerged from a golden portal, and he was followed by all 7 Dragon Balls. Goku said, "Shenron, but what is he doing here?" The Saiyan asked himself as he looked at Shenron, who soon descended from the heavens and stood with his face in front of Goku. Shenron spoke mentally. "Son Goku, thanks to you and the other beings on the planet, the Dragon Balls ended up generating and storing a lot of evil energy, and thanks to this energy the evil dragons were created. But it wasn't just that. Thanks to this evil energy, my world, the world of dragons, ended up being infected with this evil energy, and this is making my world go into pure chaos. And all 7 evil dragons that you faced and defeated were mandates for my world. And that's why I want you to help defeat all 7 evil dragons." Shenron mentally spoke to Goku, who was soon surprised. Goku mentally spoke. "And how can I help?" the Saiyan asked Shenron mentally. Shenron mentally spoke back. "That means you will come along with me to the world of dragons, and you will have to defeat them. But for that, you will have to abandon this planet and all those you love. After all, you may never come back to this world." Shenron spoke to Goku, who was surprised and shocked by what he said. Goku spoke mentally. "So it means that I have to leave and never see my friends, Chi-Chi, my children, and my granddaughter again? What if I refuse and not go with you, Shenron?" Shenron replied, "Yes, you may never see the people you love again, but if you refuse, I will do nothing. But when the evil dragons are freed, they will destroy the entire planet Earth and its friends, and only you will be able to go to the world of dragons. So I ask you, will you come with me? Yes or no?" Shenron asked the Saiyan, who was now torn between going to the dragon world and abandoning his friends, or staying with his friends, and in the future, he and his friends being killed by evil dragons. Goku mentally spoke. I accept your proposal, Shenron. I will go to the dragon world, and I will defeat all the evil dragons, and I will protect my world and my friends, said the Saiyan while looking at his friends and clenching his fists while imagining the evil dragons killing them all, something that made him very angry. Goku said mentally, Hey Shenron, I'll take another warrior Vegeta with me. He can help me face the evil dragons, said the Saiyan while looking at Shenron and then at Vegeta. Shenron mentally spoke. That won't be possible. Only you can go to the world of dragons, said the dragon while looking at Goku, who was surprised by this. Goku asked mentally, But why can only I go to the world of dragons? Shenron replied, Simple. When you ended up eating the 4-star spear, you ended up gaining some of the dragon's powers, and because of that, you can go and survive in the dragon's world. In case someone who doesn't have that power like Vegeta does go to the world of dragons, he would be killed in a few hours, at most, said Shenron to the Saiyan. Shenron mentally said, Now say goodbye to your friend Son Goku, because we will be leaving soon. Shenron said to Goku, who soon stopped talking mentally and went straight to where his friends were. Goku said, I'm sorry guys, but I won't be able to be with all of you anymore, said the Saiyan to his friends who were confused by this. Vegeta said, What do you mean by that, Kakaroto? Said the Prince of Saiyajins to Goku, who gave a weak smile. Goku said, Well, the evil dragons that we defeated were direct mandates to the dragon world, and that caused all the dragons in the world to be affected by their evil energy, and because of that Shenron needs me to go with him to face and defeat the evil dragons, again, in order to purify that world, said the Saiyan to his friends. Vegeta replied, You don't have to do it alone, Kakarot. After all, you weren't the only one who fought against the evil dragons, so I'll go along with you, and we'll both end up with the evil, stupid dragons again, said the Prince of Saiyans to Goku. Goku replied, I'm sorry Vegeta, but it won't work. Only beings that have the power of a dragon can survive in the world of dragons. And when I ate the 4-star orb, I ended up gaining the power of a dragon. And that's why only I can help Shenron, said the Saiyan while looking at Vegeta and his other friends. Shenron said, Son Goku, it's about time, alerted the dragon to Goku. Goku said, I'm sorry guys, but now I have to go with Shenron, said the Saiyan in a sad tone. Pan said, Grandpa, when can we see you again? The girl asked her grandfather, who was sadder. Goku said, I don't know, Pan. Maybe I'll never see any of you again, and that's why this is my farewell to all of you, the Saiyan said while looking at his friends who were starting to cry. Goku said, Don't worry, I'll do my best to get back as soon as possible, so don't lose faith, because someday I will return, and I will meet you all again, said the Saiyan with a smile on his face. Shenron said, It's about time, Son Goku, said the dragon approaching Goku, who soon jumped on his head. Goku said, Goodbye guys, I swear that someday I will return, but until then, I will be even stronger than ever to protect everyone, said Goku to his friends. Goku and Shenron ascended to the skies where the portal created by the 7 Dragon Balls was, and soon the two crossed in to reach the Dragon World, in the world of dragons. Currently, it was possible to see Goku on top of Shenron's head, coming out of a golden portal, and then passing through the portal. Goku was surprised by what he was seeing, golden clouds with several small islands floating all over the place. And most impressive thing was to see several dragons similar to Shenron, only much smaller. Goku said, So this is the world of dragons? It's really pretty, said the Saiyan while looking at all the place. Shenron said, That's right, this is my world, the world of dragons. We're both currently in the place where the evil energy hasn't arrived, so you can train for a while without worrying about corruption or evil dragon appearing, said the dragon Green while continuing to fly at the location. It didn't take long for Shenron to find a big island to fit him in, and that way Shenron could train Goku for a while. The island found by Shenron was a large island that inside had a mountain with a large lake in the center of the island, as well as several trees throughout the island. Goku said, So this is where we're going to train? Here, and where will you die, Shenron? Asked the Saiyan, jumping from Shenron's head and falling to the ground. Shenron said, Yes, this is where I will train you. This is not where I will live, Shenron replied as he lay down beside the beautiful mountain and left his head inside the crystal clear lake. Goku said, "But why? I thought we would train at your house. There would be a better place, wouldn't it?" asked the curious Saiyan about the location of his training to Shenron. Shenron said the answer is simple. The place where I live is kind of a palace, but that place is in the center of this world. And there, all the special dragons like me and Porunga live. But in that place, it will already be very corrupted by the evil power of the evil dragons. Which, by the way, they must have already dominated my home. Shenron revealed to the Saiyan, who focused, very surprised by what he said. Goku said, so the evil dragons are already so strong to the point of corrupting a good part of this world in a short time. And as the one-star dragon was the last to be defeated, that means he's the last to get here. And he must be furious, wanting to dominate everything at great speed, the Saiyan said while looking at Shenron. Shenron said, that's right. When the first evil dragon arrived in this world, he already started to corrupt and infect other dragons. And more of them arrived the faster this world was infected, said the dragon while looking at Goku. Goku said, I just don't understand one thing, Shenron. If you're so strong, why couldn't you defeat those evil dragons when they started to infect this world? Asked the Saiyan. After all, Shenron was very powerful and could easily defeat those evil dragons alone. Shenron said, I was recovering. Much of the evil energy that was in the Dragon Balls ended up passing to me the moment they freed themselves, and for that reason I was weak. So I stayed in a cave in this world recovering. After all, in that time in the Dragon's world, the competition to know who is the strongest is very present. So if I stayed in my palace, probably the other dragons would want to defeat me and take my heavenly dragon post, said Shenron while looking at Son Goku, who was even more confused. Goku said, heavenly dragon? But what would that be? Asked the Saiyan with an exclamation point atop of his head. Shenron said, celestial dragon is a title given to the strongest dragons in the world of dragons. In addition, whoever has this title is also the one who becomes the Dragon of Desires. Currently, there are 2 celestial dragons, being me and Porunga, and yes, I am the strongest. Porunga is in second place, said Shenron, in a tone of pride about his title and mainly arrogance for being the first in the rank of the strongest dragons in the world. Goku said, wow, that's amazing. But even though you're the strongest, aren't you able to fight any of the evil dragons that were born from the evil energy accumulated in the Dragon Balls? Said the Saiyan to Shenron, who felt a big weight fall off his head with the word weak. Shenron spoke, you didn't understand. I was weak. I am still recovering from the evil energy that was in my body, Shenron said in a weak and depressing tone. While Shenron and Son Goku were talking, both ended up feeling an energy evil that was coming from somewhere in the world of dragons, and soon Goku climbed on Shenron's head, who soon got up and tried to find where the energy was coming from and who it was, and soon the two managed to do it and see whose evil energy it was. The evil energy was coming from a dragon similar to Shenron, only much smaller than Shenron, but it had dark purple scales with a grayish underside and bright violet eyes. The purple dragon was facing 2 other light blue scaled dragons that after being bitten by the purple dragon started screaming, until their light blue scales turned very dark blue and their eyes turned into a very dark blue as well. Goku said, that purple dragon infected those other 2 dragons and they became evil dragons, said the Saiyan after seeing the scene of the 2 dragons being corrupted. Shenron said, yes, they've evolved and gotten worse. In the old days, only the evil dragons born from the spheres in the case, the 7 evil dragons, had this power to corrupt the other pure dragons. But now even the weakest dragons can pass the corrupted energy to others just by biting them. This world will turn into real chaos in a short time, said Shenron while looking at the 2 newly corrupted dragons. Goku said, and what should we do? The Saiyan asked Shenron, who gave a small smile. Shenron said, it's now obvious. You will now fight and defeat those 3 corrupted dragons, and then bring them to this island, said Shenron to the Saiyan, who ended up being very surprised by what he said. Goku said, what else? I have to face those 3 dragons alone? And by the way, why do I have to bring them to this island? Asked the Saiyan, very confused by all of that. Shenron said, first, yes, you will fight those 3 alone. After all, they are much weaker than the ones you will have to face. So get used to fighting the dragons, and secondly, bring them to the island, and I will try to remove the evil energy within them, and maybe that will make them go back to normal. said the dragon while looking at Goku, who looked at the corrupted dragons, who were now heading towards the island where they were. Goku said, "Okay, if I'm going to have to fight all 7 dragons which are evil in the future, they were all born from an evil energy accumulated in the Dragon Balls. I can't be afraid and not even weaken against these 3 dragons," said the Saiyan, immediately shooting in high speed upwards at the 3 dragons, who gave a huge roar at the sight of Son Goku. Shenron thought, "Son Goku, I'll have to train you as much as possible during this short time, and even then, he won't be able to face all 7 main evil dragons. So I'll have to do a kind of fusion with just that of Goku to make him stronger. But if I do that now, he'll probably destroy his body. So I'll have to train him until his body is ready to merge," said Shenron as he watched Goku facing the 3 corrupted dragons and thought about their future and the world of dragons. Somewhere other than the world of dragons. Currently, in a type of palace, it was possible to see 7 beings sitting at a round table while they were talking, until a dragon arrives at the palace giving a message to the 7 dragons. The corrupted dragon spoke. "I have important news for all of you." The corrupted dragon spoke to the evil dragons that were on the table. Evil Dragon 1 said, "What is this important news?" asked one of the 7 beings. The corrupted dragon continued, "Today a portal was opened to the human world, and after a few minutes it reopened. But when it reopened, someone who is not from the dragon world came to this world." Evil Dragon 1 said, "In that case, we need to have a conversation with this person, don't we? After all, we already know him," ha 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 ha, said the being who was sitting at the center of the evil dragons and remembered who killed them. All the 7 beings spoke. "Son Goku!" They all spoke with great hatred, as they remembered the Saiyan who defeated them. With Son Goku. Currently, it was possible to see Goku heading towards the 3 corrupted dragons, and the moment the dragons saw Goku, they started shooting energy beams from their mouths, and Goku managed to dodge all the attacks, and soon appearing on top of the head of one of the dragons, and giving a kick to his head, making him slightly dizzy. Goku thought, "These dragons are pretty tough. I'll have to fight more seriously," thought the Saiyan, soon transforming into Super Saiyan and advancing towards other dragons. Goku, with the transformation into Super Saiyan, began to fly in circles around the dragons, who started shooting several energy beams at Goku. But because of his speed, none of the attacks managed to hit the Saiyan, and he started shooting some spears of energy ki on the dragons, who got a lot more nervous because of it. After a few minutes, the dragons started to get more tired and angrier for not being able to hit the Saiyan, and they were still taking ki attacks from Goku, making the 3 lose their patience, going into a fury mode and attacking from all sides, something that made the dragons hit each other and start to face each other for getting Goku. Goku said, "It looks like they messed up in a fury mode for not being able to hit me, and because of that they started attacking in different directions, and besides that, they started to face each other. Well, now that they are all together, it's my chance to finish all 3 at once," said the Saiyan, transforming into Super Saiyan 2 while looking at the 3 dragons that were trying to kill each other. And soon Goku is flying over the 3 dragons and prepares his blow. Goku said, "Kamehameha!" The Saiyan shouted, firing his power and hitting the 3 dragons at the same time. They were soon thrown into a mountain, making a lot of smoke in the place. And after a few seconds, all the smoke disappeared from the place, leaving only the 3 dragons, knocked out by the Saiyan's attack. Goku said, "Good thing they were defeated. If I hadn't been flying in circles around them while shooting some key orbs and waiting for them to get tired, I could have been defeated by them. Well, now I better take these 3 dragons to Shenron," said the Saiyan, soon returning to normal and trying to lift the 3 dragons, something he couldn't because they were too heavy. Goku said, "Wow, these 3 are pretty heavy. It looks like I'll have to transform again," said Goku, concentrating and transforming into Super Saiyan 2, and seeing that the 3 dragons were still passed out, he turned into Super Saiyan 3, managing to lift the dragons more easily soon after taking them to the island where Shenron was. Now it's Shenron. On the island where Goku's training would be, Shenron was currently lying down while waiting for Goku to bring the 3 corrupted dragons, and Goku transformed into Super Saiyan 3, arriving, carrying the 3 dragons and placing them in front of Shenron, who soon got up. Shenron said, "What was it, Goku? They were more past, and what you imagine was it?" asked Shenron in a sarcastic tone to the Saiyan, who was a little out of breath. Goku said, I don't think they would be so heavy. So now that they are in front of you, what are you going to do with them? Asked the Saiyan, still panting as he sat down on the floor. Shenron said, what am I going to do with them? You've already forgotten what I told you before. I'll heal them by removing the evil energy from their body, said Shenron while looking at Goku, who had apparently already forgotten about that. Goku said, I was so focused on fighting that corrupted dragons that I had forgotten about this little detail. But how are you going to remove the evil energy from their body? The Saiyan asked Shenron. Shenron said, it's very simple. I'm going to absorb the evil energy from their body and convert it into pure energy, and then return it to their body, and after that, they'll probably go back to normal. That's what I think at least, said Shenron to the Saiyan. Shenron said, but now that's enough talk. Goku, get some rest and then eat some fruits. Now I'm going to purify these dragons, and for that I'll need maximum concentration. Shenron said to Goku, who soon did what was mandated to him, and soon Shenron started to purify the 3 dragons. Now with the evil dragons. Currently in the temple in the world of dragons, it was possible to see 7 dragons gathered, these being the 7 dragons that were born from the evil energy accumulated in the Dragon Balls, being the strongest dragons in the world today. Chi Shenron said, apparently Shenron ended up bringing Son Goku to this world, but the question is, how did he do it? I thought that only we dragons can stay alive in this world, asked the 7-star dragon to his evil dragon brothers. Li Shenron said, well, Shenron must have asked Son Goku's help for us to face and save this world from our evil energy. And Son Goku might be able to survive in this world because of the dragon energy inside him, said the 1-star dragon to others, making Chi Shenron even more confused. Chi Shenron said, but how does he have dragon energy inside him? Because as far as I know, Son Goku is a Saiyan and not a dragon like us. The dragon spoke, still confused about how Son Goku has the energy of dragons. Li Shenron said, very simple. During the fight against me, so that I wouldn't absorb the power of the 4-star sphere, Son Goku devoured it, and that must have made Goku's body gain some of his energy, making him the only one no dragon can live in the world of dragons, said the 1-star dragon while looking at his 4-star brother along with the other dragons. Ryu Shenron said, so our 4-star brother ended up being absorbed by a mere Saiyan, and because of that, now he can live in our world. San Shenron said, but of course, it had to be your fault, isn't it, Su? Now it's your fault that Saiyan is in our world and will want to ruin our plans just like he did on planet Earth, complained San Shenron, being the dragon out of 3 stars. Su Shenron said, you talk too much, brother. I don't remember ordering that Saiyan to absorb me, much less I gave him my dragon energy, said the 4-star dragon to the rest of the dragons, especially to his twin brother, Son Shenron. Li Shenron said, you say that, but during the final battle you ended up helping Son Goku to defeat me. But I don't blame you. You were influenced by his energy, and that's why you fought alongside him. But I'll go ahead soon, Son Shenron. If you try to help that Saiyan, I will kill you. We are understood, yes? 1-star dragon spoke coldly to Su Shenron. Su Shenron said, don't worry, I won't do that. By the way, I know you're strong, Li Shenron, but don't do that again because I'm not afraid of you, said the dragon, releasing a wave of heat inside, making the one get hot and everybody have their skin being burned. But soon Su Shenron's energy stops, being released when he leaves the room. Li Shenron said, San Shenron, I want you to keep an eye on your twin brother, and if he tries to disobey me, you are allowed to kill him. And for everyone present here, if any of you find Saiyan Son Goku, kill him. Anyway, time, or call another one of us to help in fight. Li Shenron spoke to everyone present at the place who nodded. Ryan Shenron said, don't underestimate us, Li Shenron. Each of us can easily crush Son Goku, as if he were a mere ant, said the 2-star dragon, unhappy with having to fight alongside another dragon to kill Son Goku. U Shenron said, calm down, my brother, but Li Shenron is right. We were strong in the normal world, but we were defeated. But this is the world of dragons, and here our power is several times greater. So none of us will be defeated by that cursed Saiyan. The 5-star dragon spoke. Li Shenron said, that's what I hope in the end. San Shenron said, no need to worry. If he tries to help that damn Saiyan, I will kill him myself. But now I have to go. I have to solve some matters and send some of my corrupted dragons to go after Son Goku, said the dragon, getting up and leaving the place, and soon everyone else did the same thing, leaving only Li Shenron in place. Li Shenron thought, Son Goku, last time I was defeated because he asked for help to make the Genki Dama and kill me, but now he will be alone, and I can kill him, maybe even absorb him, making my strength stay even bigger, thought the one-star dragon as he thought about how he could defeat the Saiyan. With Goku and Shenron. Currently, on the island where Goku would be trained by Shenron, it was possible to see Shenron concentrated while removing the evil energy from 3 corrupted dragons. Meanwhile, Goku was walking towards the bottom of the forest, where he found an apple tree. But the difference was that the apples were golden and not red, something that made Goku strange. Goku said, "These apples are very different from planet Earth. They are golden and not red or green. Do they taste good?" the Saiyan asked himself as he stared at the golden apples. Goku said, "Well, the only way for me to know if they taste good and if I eat, then let's eat some," said the Saiyan, jumping towards the tree and taking one of the golden apples from the tree and then eating it. Goku said, "How amazing! They're very tasty, and I'm also recovering my energy. Well, while Shenron is removing the evil energy from those dragons, I'm going to train here. And when I get tired, I eat one of those golden apples, and then I go back to training again," said the Saiyan, soon starting to do some physical exercises like push-ups, sit-ups, running around the forest. After a few hours, Goku finally got tired of training and testing his theory. He ate the golden apples again, and he started to recover his energy quickly. Goku said, "So these apples are really good. They are recovering my energy with time. They even look like the seed of the gods of my world. Well, now let's see if Shenron has finished removing the evil energy accumulated in those dragons," said the Saiyan, soon going to where Shenron was along with the 3 dragons that had been corrupted. After a few minutes, Goku arrived where Shenron was together with the 3 dragons, and now completely healed. Their bodies no longer had any evil energy, and now they were recovering without any trace of evil energy. But this also made Shenron tired because he spent a whole lot of his energy. Goku said, "Hi Shenron, it looks like everything went well, doesn't it?" said the Saiyan, arriving at the place where attracting the attention of all 4 dragons to him. Shenron said, "Yes, everything went well, but now we are recovering. Mainly me, since I have to remove the evil energy from their body and purify. But now where are you?" asked Shenron to the Saiyan. Goku said, "I was deep in the forest training, and then I ate the golden apple to recover," said the Saiyan to Shenron, curious to know about the golden apple that Goku had eaten. Shenron said, "Did you eat the dragon fruit?" asked the dragon to the Saiyan. Goku replied, "Dragon fruit? Are you talking about that golden apple? Because if it is, then yes, I did. It's very tasty and recovered my energy quickly," said the Saiyan to Shenron. Shenron said, "That golden apple you ate is called dragon fruit, and it's good to know that you enjoyed eating it, because you'll have to eat several during our training," said Shenron to the Saiyan. Goku said, "Okay, but when will my training really start?" Shenron replied, "Currently I'm weak and tired. That's why I decided to give you a mission that will serve as form of training," said Shenron to the Saiyan, who was curious and excited about it. Goku said, "What will my training mission be?" The Saiyan asked Shenron, who then spoke, "You will explore the world of dragons, and you will defeat all the dragons that you find on your way, and then you will bring them, so I will remove the evil energy from within them, just like I did with these 3. That way you will become stronger, and you will also be able to help heal the dragons of this world," said Shenron to the Saiyan, who was very excited to know the world of dragons and be able to fight them. Shenron said, "I'm very glad this got you excited, but now you should go explore and fight the corrupted dragons, and help as many dragons as you can on the way. And by the way, even though I told you to go out there facing the corrupted dragons, I created a daily training schedule for you. But as I won't be with you all the time, another dragon will go along with you," Shenron said while looking at the Saiyan, who was a little confused and curious. Goku said, "Another dragon will accompany me to explore this world? And besides, that will have a training schedule. But by the way, who is this dragon that goes with me?" asked the Saiyan to Shenron. The mysterious dragon spoke, "I'm coming with you, Sir Goku. said the small dragon with light blue scales and eyes of the same color approaching the Saiyan. Goku said, "But who are you?" asked the Saiyan while looking at the little blue dragon that was flying around Goku. Shenron said, "The blue dragon is called Sarayu. He is one of the dragons that is watching humans over time, especially the Japanese, since they're in dragons we are considered deities or celestial creatures," said Shenron while looking at Goku and then to Sarayu. Sarayu said, "That's right. I've been watching the human race for many years, and especially you, Son Goku, since you're the one who saved planet Earth a few times," said the blue dragon to Goku. Goku replied, "Well, it looks like you and I will be together for a while. So, Sarayu, where should we go now?" said the Saiyan to the blue dragon. Sarayu said, "How about to the east? There the dragons are not that strong, and there I know that some dragons were corrupted, and the few pure dragons that were left were fighting, so that the island wouldn't be destroyed," Sarayu said to Saiyan, but soon Shenron spoke. Shenron said, "It's a good idea. When you defeat those corrupted dragons, Sarayu will create a portal, and I will go there to remove the evil energy from the corrupted dragon's body," said Shenron to the Saiyan. Shenron said, "It is, by the way, Sarayu, make sure that Goku does all the training I told you, and for you, Goku, without a soft body, now go," said Shenron to Goku and Sarayu. Sarayu said, "Yes, sir. I will guarantee that the Saiyan Son Goku will do all the training you told me," said the blue dragon while looking at Shenron. Goku said, "No need to worry, Shenron. Well, now we have to go save some islands and defeat some corrupted dragons. So goodbye," said Goku to Shenron, and signals Goku and Sarayu as they left the place towards the island that Sarayu had spoken. Now on the volcanic island. On the volcanic island that was extremely hot because of its volcanic chains that were erupting, it was possible to see a being coming out of a huge volcano, that being a 4-star dragon, Su Shenron. Su Shenron thought, "Son Goku, that time he had the power to defeat us, the evil dragons born from the evil energy accumulated in the Dragon Balls. But I wonder, will he be able to face us now that we are in the Dragon World, where our powers are much greater than on planet Earth? Well, the only way for me to know that is to wait. After all, he always finds a way to overcome his limits," thought the 4-star dragon as he remembered several times that Goku overcame its limits and became stronger. On a frozen island. On an island completely opposite to the island where the 4-star dragon lived, it was possible to see an island almost completely frozen. It was possible to see a being coming out of a type of waterfall, being that the 3-star dragon San Shenron, the twin brother of Su Shenron. San Shenron thought, "Son Goku, the last time I faced you, I was humiliated by you. That's why I really want to find him and kill him. For that time, I need to know where he is and when I know I will kill him." Even Li Shenron said that it was not to face him alone, "But I want to kill him with my own hands and alone," thought the 3-star dragon as he got very angry for being defeated by Son Goku. Now in the temple. In the temple at the center of the Dragon World, it was possible to see a dragon sitting on a type of throne, this being the 1-star dragon Li Shenron. Li Shenron thought for long, "Son Goku, I should go after him and kill him as fast as I can. But that won't be all fun. In reality, I'll wait for him to defeat all the other dragons, and when that happens, I'll absorb all of them just like I did when I was on planet Earth. With that power, I will be invincible, and then I will go back to planet Earth, and I will destroy all those humans, so Son Goku gets even stronger and defeated by all 7 other dragons, because I'll be eager to become invincible," thought the 1-star dragon, as he already imagined himself with the power of all the Dragon Balls and with Goku under his feet. And so we finish episode 2. If you like the story and want to see a continuation of this amazing story, leave a lot of likes on the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until another day, guys.